Welcome into Unscripted. My name is Matt Gregorio alongside John Paul Maros and Drew Courtwright. Let's get right into it. Pats are going to the Super Bowl. Eagles going to the Super Bowl. Backup quarterback versus literally the best athlete of all time. Let's talk about it.
You're calling Tom Brady the best athlete, all right?
Michael Jordan, no chance. And what do we have? Federer, no. And Muhammad Ali is giving him the run right now. Muhammad Ali is Brady's closest.
All right, but wildly exciting weekend of football. It was a good weekend. We had one really good game with the Pats Jags, and then it was a blowout down in Philly. What are your thoughts on the Pats game?
So Pats, I'd say thought they were going to lose. I can honestly say I thought we had a 0% chance of winning.
That's interesting because our lock of the week was the
Pats. Yeah,
our lock of the week was the Pats.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in the post show later. But yeah, I thought that once Lewis fumbled, I thought it was over. I thought the turning point in the game was earlier when the Jags took a knee with a minute to go before halftime. That just showed no trust. John, what do you think?
I never thought it was over, but I'll admit I was a little nervous after the fumble. It was like, all right, we're the Pats, but
yeah, dude.
It was they were outplaying us for the start of the game for sure.
It was never in doubt. Once we got that touchdown right before halftime, made it 14-10, I was like, all right, this game's over. I mean, we've seen it so many times with the Patriots. What was it? Four comebacks.
Yeah, Ravens. It's the Ravens.
Yeah.
So 4 comebacks of double-digit points in the fourth quarter when we've been down.
It's
Ravens,
last year's the
Falcons,
Seahawks.
and Seahawks, yeah.
Ravens.
So, I mean, Brady always finds a way to get it done. Once Telvin Smith made that great play on Deion Lewis with the strip, I was like, okay.
Miles Jack.
Yeah, Miles Jack, not Telvin Smith. I was like, okay, how are we going to get this done now? And then Danny playoff Amendola.
Yeah.
Big-time player, big-time plays.
Yeah.
Got it done. I mean, say it out loud, and it sounds ridiculous, but say it out loud. Danny Amendola shred the Jaguars defense apart.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the last 3 teams that we beat from those, and the Saxonville, they all have these cool nicknames. Saxonville, Rise Up, and the Legion of Boom. We've turned them over apart, and we've rubbed their belly basically in these last 3 games, coming back from double digits.
I mean, give Brady a 10-point deficit.
Yeah.
Put him down 10 points in the third or fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's like a tie game, dude.
That's not even at this point.
Players get tired, dynasties don't.
I like that line. So did the Jaguars choke? I'm actually wondering what you guys are thinking there. Jaguars choke?
Because who thought the Jaguars were actually going to pull it off?
Yeah.
I for sure didn't. Blake Bortles coming into Foxborough.
He played well, though. He played well, though.
He had his
played
best
good.
game of his career.
Yeah.
He did straight up did.
And when you needed to.
Wasn't enough to get it done.
I think that I could not see the Jaguars in the Super Bowl. I don't know. It's just the Jaguars are just one of those franchises. Like the Jaguars, there's a few franchises out there that you just never want to see. Like the White Sox, you never think are going to be in the World Series.
Wouldn't be good either for the NFL.
No, and if the NFL had the Eagles versus the Jaguars this week, NBC would not be too happy. Those ratings would be pathetic.
Really,
They
bad.
would be pathetic.
Oh.
But I mean, I don't know. I think even if you're a Jaguars fan, you're like, this is insane. We're up by 10 points. But at the same time, just Brady's coming back.
Even the
Can't
Jaguars
count him
fans
out.
must know, all
Yeah.
right, we're not going to beat Patriots in Foxborough.
Yeah.
I saw the video where they were chanting, "We want Brady."
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like, dude, come on, really? You actually want him?
You want him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is some guy.
All right, here you go.
I do not mess with the greatest athlete of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's the argument. You're going to start to hear that argument a lot in these next couple of weeks because that's all we can talk about.
And if you're going to talk trash, back it up.
Back it up.
I think that in the next couple of weeks and all this downtime before the game, the Pro Bowl, we'll see the Pro Bowl and that competition of dodgeball and whatever they do.
I mean, I think it's pretty electric.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's pretty electric. They do some weird competition.
They do.
nowadays.
It's like a
whatever
jump
for
roping
ratings.
thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're going to
ratings.
do whatever they
Oh,
can.
the new most valuable performer.
Most valuable
yeah.
performer.
Get McAfee on there.
I saw who was the punter that was singing the other day on that. I don't know. It was kind of messed. But
The game's not even fun anymore though.
dude, okay.
know,
So
like-
who's the guy they did the Football Life on? The Redskins guy who died, the defensive back.
Sean Taylor?
Sean Taylor absolutely destroyed a
Dude balled
punter.
out in the Pro Bowl.
So,
Rest in peace, Sean.
rest in peace, Sean Taylor. Actually, we'll put that little clip in of him destroying that punter in the Pro Bowl, but because it's wild. But things like that need to happen in the Pro Bowl again for that to be must-watch television. I remember when I was a kid and that happened. I literally watched that on replay for about 100 times in a row. Segueing into the other game, since we have all of these 2 weeks to talk up about this game, what were your thoughts on Nick Foles' game the other week?
I give him an A+ performance. He balled out. He really did against his Vikings secondary. And this was the Vikings' year. You had Rodgers get hurt. I mean, it was set up for them to go in the Super Bowl in Minnesota. It was their year. They blew it in Philly. They were favored. Yeah. And they choked. So
don't touch the home dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they choked. But I mean, Eagles they're going to be a tough matchup for the Pats. Yeah. I think it'll be a good game.
I can say, however, I think the Jaguars will be is a tougher game than the Eagles.
You think so?
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Their defensive matchups are better. I think Gronk will play in this game.
Oh, definitely. I don't think that's a doubt.
Yeah.
No way.
Who on the Eagles defense is going to guard Gronk?
Malcolm Jenkins.
No. I mean, it's a one-on-one. I mean, you can't teach height.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, we've seen some crazy setups in the past trying to guard Gronk, but nothing like this. And imagine if we had Aaron Hernandez going off this dual threat tight end.
Dual threat.
Hernandez.
But he's right.
Dude, Aaron, that man, if we had both of those dual tight ends, I think that we do not lose a game.
All we need is Danny Playoff Amendola.
Okay, fair enough.
Hogan needs to step up, however.
Hogan does.
He's not looking great.
He will. He'll give a nice playoff.
Oh, definitely.
He gives some nice playoff.
Agreed.
But very, very happy the Eagles pulled that game off.
Yeah, and they pulled that off very handily.
We
saw, what was his name? Nate Sudfeld got into the NFC Championship game? Give me a break.
Yeah.
The Vikings were on cloud nine. They had a hard task going in. They literally had like 3 actual days of preparation after their crazy upset.
Yeah.
Because you can't rebound it's impossible to rebound off a win like that.
As bad as it is to lose in Philly like they did, playing Minnesota in the Super Bowl, biggest game of the year would have been hard.
That would have been definitely very.
Yeah, so we'll talk more about this in the upcoming weeks. The Thursday before the Super Bowl, we'll have picks for you. Let's segue into Tiger. Tiger's back.
Tiger.
Give us something on Tigers.
I think Tiger goes out and places top 10 this week in the Farmers Insurance Open.
Is that big? I don't know.
I mean this is.
I'm a golf guy.
It's like the opening. It's like opening day in baseball, really.
Okay.
So you got all the teams getting to warm up, and it's all the big names. This is like the first real competition of the year. They're going to go out and they're going to be going hard. We had the career builder this last weekend. John Rahm won it. So that's like your preseason right there. And if you win that, you're basically in every event for the rest of your career, which is awesome.
So Tiger's back.
He's
playing in this event. He's not pulling out with his
No,
bag.
I think he goes and plays 4 rounds. And playing 4 rounds would be extremely successful for him. I don't know.
My hot take is he wins the Masters.
Love it.
I
saw my first Masters commercial the other day.
Oh, it's already back.
Wow.
I know. I saw it first day of January.
Yeah.
He's like think about it. Brady's been playing for what, 16 seasons?
17.
Say Brady takes a couple years off, plays again after, and then wins another Super Bowl. That's what Tiger's doing.
Yeah, I mean, if Tiger can rebound and win 3 more majors before his career's over, Tiger, in my opinion, is the greatest golfer ever. Just from what he's overcome. And winning 3 majors after 3 back surgeries and literally dying and coming back to life.
Right.
Okay.
I think Nicholas is feeling a very, very nice cold seat right now. He's sitting there firm at number 1, and I think it's tied between Tiger and the Bear at number 2. But Tiger is back. I think
Love it.
Yeah.
I think he plays well this weekend. Our teleprompter just went off, so
let's get into hot seat cool throne though. Want to explain that again? Our
second time around with hot seat cool throne. So we're gonna put an item person place on the hot seat. That means that their job is up for debate. That they are close to death. Cool throne is what's in right now, like what's gonna stay. So who wants
Get into your hot seat.
Do you
right
want me
after
to-
Tiger.
You got to kick it off.
Okay, I got to kick it off. My hot seat is Jordan Spieth and the rest of the golf world because Tiger's back, baby. My cool throne. Do we want to go hot seat?
we'll go
All
hot
hot
seat.
seats.
Hot seat, concussion protocol. Because how do you test Gronk for concussion?
You don't. He doesn't have a brain.
Yeah, I mean, he's got nothing in there. You see his eyes after he took that hit from Barry Church, which was dirty.
It was.
Definitely dirty, no doubt.
You can't do that to Gronk. My man Gronk, you can't do that.
But there's no other way to take him down.
Well, he was pretty defenseless.
Okay.
But how do you test Gronk for a concussion? I mean, that
You
guy is
don't.
unconcussionable. So
Yeah, true.
What is it?
Let's
I mean,
go,
what does it
Gronk's
even mean
back.
for Gronk to have a concussion?
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
All right, so my hot seat is AMF bowling and any other bowling
In
alley.
CMAS.
In CMAS, yeah. Okay, on the cool
No,
throne.
explain why.
I got you after.
All right.
Okay,
That- coming up.
my cool throne. Shoot, what was my cool throne again?
I don't know. I'll get into mine.
Okay, do your cool throne.
Cool throne, Darren Ravel.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's right.
Super Bowl week. It's Pro Bowl week. And Darren, if you don't know him, follow him on Twitter. Good follow. He loves to tweet out things to tell us how money works and
Random stats.
how time works and random stats. So he loves to do it like last time Philadelphia was in the Super Bowl. The iPhone wasn't invented yet. And he
YouTube wasn't invented.
YouTube, I mean, just follow him on Twitter. He loves to do it. So he's in. Ravel, Twitter's probably blowing up right now.
Oh,
Loves the
definitely.
random stats. Like
Yeah.
I saw one, like a Minnesota hotel. Regular like $160. Now it's like $159. And the thing with Ravel is like he's got to get it to the cent. So he's like perfect stat.
I hate him personally. I can't stand Darren Ravel, but go follow him on Twitter just so that you can hate somebody.
Hey, he's cool throwing right now though.
Cool throne.
He is.
Darren
Don't
is
sleep.
in. Darren
He is.
in.
Does anybody remember what my cool throne was?
No, I'll take mine away. My cool throne is Apex Entertainment, that new building in the plaza that has go-karts coming out tonight at
Wow.
4 o'clock.
Wow.
Which
45
is-
mile an hour go-karts, and the bowling alley in there, the Sky Zone place, and that's also why AMF Bowling and the rest of the bowling alleys are in the hot seat.
I like that.
I'd
Apex is
check
here
it
to
out.
stay.
The go-karts are they're gonna be a work of magic.
Yeah. I'll just come up with a cool throne on the spot.
Yeah, unscripted.
Unscripted. My cool throne today is umbrellas. It was a little rainy today. The hail was coming
And
down.
yesterday.
Was yesterday rainy?
Yeah, it was.
People forget that. Yesterday was rainy. I think that the hail can be dangerous around here because y'all don't know how to prepare yourselves for weather. I see kids in shorts, remember? Pants are on the cool throne right now. If you wear shorts to school, you deserve to be cold. I don't care.
You deserve to be on the hot
They-
seat.
You deserve, yeah.
They're going for a gritty look, and it's not doing that.
Yeah,
justice.
okay, breaking news to everybody who wears shorts around here, stop wearing shorts. You look like an idiot.
All right.
Well.
Segue. Perfect segue. Mock draft.
The idiot who
alright.
made this mock draft, Mel Kiper, idiot. The idiot who made this mock draft puts 8 quarterbacks in the first round. The first overall pick I tend to agree with. He had Josh Allen, the quarterback out of Wyoming. I tend to like Josh Allen just because he has the height and he has an amazing skill set. Can't really run, but reminds me a lot of Tom Brady type player. I was going to say Joe Flacco, but that's not that intriguing, so I'm going to say Tom Brady type player. I do remember my cool throne.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna go
Going
back
to the cool throne.
My cool throne
Mock
is 50
draft
Shades
later.
of Grey.
Okay.
50
Oh,
Shades of
okay.
Grey. Brand new
Weird
movie
movie.
coming out Valentine's Day, the third in the trilogy. I'm going to put a must-watch tag on that.
Wow.
50 Shades of Grey is
Okay.
on the cool
Are you
throne.
a big 50 Shades
You're
of
a
Grey?
big 50 Shades of Grey guy.
I really don't get it. I don't get the name, and I've really never watched an entire movie with all focus, but I can tell you it's on the cool throne. Okay. Back to the mock draft.
Back to Mel Kiper.
Mel Kiper, cut your hair. He has this weird little gap tooth, which lines up right with his glasses, which I think is kind of funny looking. So whenever I turn on the draft and it's 11:30 in the first round, and we're getting back to the late picks that really don't mean anything, it's just Mel Kiper with his buck teeth and his glasses, just talking random stats about who's going to be picked in the 5th round. So anyways, Kiper puts Josh Allen, who I tend to like and I think is the best player in this draft. first overall. I don't know who you guys would take first overall if you're the Browns.
I don't know about first overall, but I like Baker Mayfield. I
Baker Mayfield.
I want to see him. He just has such a great mentality, and I think he'd be fun to watch in the NFL.
Definitely fun to watch. So moved out of the pocket, makes plays out of the pocket, goes to Cleveland. Kind of reminds me of someone else who made plays out of the pocket.
Johnny Manziel. Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
And I mean, that
it's
didn't go so well.
To see this guy.
That didn't go so well. But
he was a one-man thrill ride in college.
Baker and Johnny have a lot in common. They both come from that South, and they both have a lot of energy that it can be negative, but can also be positive. So we'll see.
How can you not love when you walked into that? Was it the Rose Bowl where he held the sign that said "Pretenders"?
Oh yeah.
You gotta love that.
And I mean, what he does against Kansas that game when he refused to shake the little kids.
You gotta watch him doing that stuff in the NFL though.
I know, and he got in trouble for it a couple times.
Yeah, no, he's definitely crossed the lines.
It's funny. It's fun to watch.
With the Pretenders, trash talks on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
This draft is not insanely stacked this year.
It's going to be exciting though. Like Buffalo's got 2 first-rounders.
Yeah, Cleveland's going not back to back, but first and four.
Yeah.
So
Pats
we'll see what happens there.
Rounder?
Pats, Pats for the first time in a few years have the
2 seconds.
No, we lost one. We lost one because of Deflategate.
Yeah.
So
fire Roger Goodell.
Fire Goodell. Free Brady.
I'm not a fan of taking quarterbacks in the top couple spots. I don't know. I
But you've
like,
had some of the best quarterbacks in the history of the NFL gone 1 and 2.
Oh
yes,
yeah, I mean of course, but like sometimes if there's not like a standout.
Oh no, you're right. You're definitely right.
On the 7th round quarterbacks, there's some good.
Yeah.
There's some gems in there.
There's some gems.
Who are you looking at? Lamar Jackson there? I mean, Lamar Jackson. I would not call him a gem, but he's gonna be there. I think that. Oh, do you think the Patriots draft a quarterback this year?
No.
I do.
I think we're gonna get Jimmy G back when Brady goes.
I mean, he's not on a contract next year.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be very hard to do. I tend to want that, but I don't know that that's going to happen. I do think the Pats draft a quarterback right around 4th and 5th round because we're stacked. We have 1,000,000 6th round picks this year. So
and the Pats love to draft quarterbacks.
They do. I mean, Taylor Heineke, you saw go in the game on Thanksgiving for the Texans. Just a random person we drafted. So we'll see what happens. Next, we got the Boston title contenders. This is big around the city right now. Bruins and Celtics dueling it out. Who's the best team right now besides the Pats? I know what you guys want, but I think something different. You guys can go first.
Celtics.
I'm taking Celtics. Yeah, I mean a lot of talent on that team, but the last 3 games,
shaky.
Bit alarming, pretty shaky.
Yeah, that had a bad loss to the Magic.
It's a minor setback to a major comeback. I think definitely in our conference they're the standout team.
Yeah.
I think over the Cavs
are they number
right
one
now.
in the Eastern?
Still, yes.
Yeah.
And they have a few
Cavs,
games in hand too. So.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Cavs later.
True.
But the Celtics are looking really good. A lot of young talent, as you probably all know, and they got a lot of ballers.
So I know Gordon Hayward's shooting again, but I like the Bruins as a better title contender. I'm gonna sound really stupid saying that, but I know this Bruins team is legit. Chucky McAvoy, our 19-year-old stud, just had open heart surgery yesterday.
It was not open heart surgery.
It was an open heart procedure. Not open heart surgery. He'll be back in 2 weeks.
It's a minor.
It was a minor procedure, but he still had a procedure done on his heart.
He'll be back.
But not open heart surgery.
It's not open heart surgery.
I mean, we're not talking about open heart surgery.
Okay, quote Belichick against me. Okay. I do think this team is extremely good. This team is going to be around longer than the Celtics. I think I do. I honestly do. I think this team has a lot to look forward to. You look at this line, this line at the beginning of the year, this whole entire roster, and this roster looks like garbage. And you look now at what these players are doing, these kids, like they're about 8 of their players are 3 years older than me, John and Drew, and they are tearing up the NHL. You got Pasternak, DeBrusque, this kid Grizzly coming out of nowhere from BU. And look at our farm system. We have Ryan Lindgren and Vakainen coming up in the next few years. We're looking sharp. Yeah. I also do think that the Bruins will need to draft a goalie in the future in the next couple of years, and we're going to go on a run. We're going to be the Golden State Warriors in the next few years of hockey.
So
trust me.
Where do you
the dynasty's upon us?
We are 2 years away from a year away from the dynasty for the Bruins, but this year they will contend for the cup.
I like to see that.
Yeah.
Where do you put the Red Sox in that mix?
4th. They've got to be. They've done nothing this offseason.
They got to do something really quick. JD Martinez.
We offered him 125, and that's
5-year, 125.
I mean, that'd be huge. He's
ridiculous
He's a home
money.
run guy.
Yeah.
He's 33 years old,
that's what
though.
we need.
I hate that.
We need something with Stanton and those other beasts on the New York squad. I mean, they're gonna probably have 5 guys at 40 bombs apiece.
Oh, there's definitely a real chance of that. I
They're
think
gonna be a good team this
We
year.
either gotta sign some
I think they're
guys
the team to beat in the whole.
or
the
build
whole
Fenway
league.
higher. Build
Yeah.
that Green Monster higher.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of bombs in that parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna rank these teams right now, you gotta put the Sox last. It's pathetic that we've seen nothing happen yet. I am really, really mad about this. Mitch Moreland's our only signee this offseason. We've lost
he's
pitchers.
average.
2 bags.
Mitchie 2 bags. He's average.
It's not the offseason I was looking forward to. But I'm excited for the 3 teams in season right now.
I gotta say, I'm on the Cora bandwagon. Let's go, Cora. It's Team Cora now.
That's right. He's our new manager.
Yeah.
I totally forgot that. Yeah.
He'll get something brewing.
We'll see. Alex Cora is gonna get something brewing.
The boys are
Oh
buzzing.
my!
The boys are buzzing.
I think this team's a joke. Next, Cavs crisis, also a joke. LeBron James, you are a loser. LeBron James, look at me in the eye right now. You are a loser. You post on Instagram today a picture of your high school self.
Saw that.
Did you see that?
LeBron James would be the only guy to post a picture of his high school self and say congratulations on 3,000 points.
He writes, I'm not kidding, an entire book on how he's congratulating himself on dealing with adversity. The guy needs an entire roster with him that he needs to build to win a title. I cannot stand this guy. He's my least favorite person in sports. John, what do you think?
I think you pretty much summed it up.
Tell me how you really feel.
I am not happy with this.
Well, that's aggressive. What about what do you think of IT?
He can't play defense, but I love him. I mean,
That
we
team
can't trash
that
the guy.
team is struggling.
We
trash.
can't trash him. He was with us. I'm not one of those Bostoners who'd be Kyrie's obviously better, but we can't trash Isaiah on his way out the door. The kid brought Celtics basketball back.
Yeah. I hate LeBron. Glad to see stinks now.
Yeah.
LeBron's on his way out, but I gotta say, I kind of a little respect that post. Because it is so unbelievably bold, I kind of respect
It's
it.
not even bold. It's pathetic.
I guess at that point, like, he knows what he's doing.
I heard say congratulations to yourself.
Woj, were you guys on Twitter last night when Woj tweeted that tweet out about Kevin Love and the team crying over it?
Woj bomb?
Oh, Woj bomb.
Fill us in.
Okay, so Adrian Wojnarowski used to work for The Vertical. Now he's working for ESPN. He is the marquee. He's like the Adam Schefter of the NBA. Drops massive what we call Woj bombs here, and don't mistake him for using the bathroom. It's like mainstream news with this guy. So he's like he told us where Durant was going. Like he's the guy.
The real deal.
Last night, I'm on Twitter, just scrolling through casually, like, you know, your little late night Twitter swipe.
Yeah.
Just checking in on the day, and we see Adrian Wojnarowski. I refresh my feed, pop up a tweet. Breaking news: Cavs had a very emotional meeting last night about Kevin Love, quote unquote, leaving for an illness. And then refresh again, nothing. Refresh again, nothing. And then the third time I refresh, back to back Woj bombs, dude.
Wow.
It was insane. I was in my bed going because we just couldn't I couldn't take them. We see these.
What was it?
It was saying how LeBron James is reportedly like sick of Cleveland right now. They're gonna fire Tyronn Lue, and it's not gonna change one thing.
The coach. Just make LeBron the coach.
You make LeBron the coach, and you lose every game because every single time LeBron is telling his players to put the ball in his hands. I mean, I give LeBron the ball every time I need a basket, but in this case,
But you wouldn't say put it in his hands. If you need
does he have to? Okay. We're calling a quick tea here. We're calling a quick tea here.
Is that Tyronn Lue or LeBron calling a quick tea?
That's LeBron.
Is LeBron James clutch?
No. What is his finals record? I don't know, four and
two, four
Does he have
and
4
three?
rings? I don't know.
I don't know. You can't take away. He's
I
a
hate
good
LeBron.
baller.
He stinks.
He has 3
He's a-
rings.
He's
He's
a
3
good
and 3,
baller.
I
You
think.
LeBron
can't take away
stinks.
from him.
I think. Does LeBron have the clutch gene?
No, of course not.
I want to know what John thinks.
I'd say he has a little bit.
You think he has the clutch
I
gene?
mean, he's a really good basketball player.
He is. No, he's a
When it
very
comes
good
down to
basketball
it, he's a
player.
really good basketball
When it
player.
comes down to that, he's a good basketball player. But his attitude alone just makes me know Jordan's better.
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't stand the way that he plays. Post show.
That does it. All right.
No, post show.
Little
We
post
have
show?
we have a few things. The Eagles,
yeah.
Crisco.
True. I wanted to put Crisco on the hot seat. You probably saw videos on Twitter. The Philly PD, I think it was Philly PD, putting Crisco on the poles around the city for people not to climb on them after the game, win or lose. And people still found a way to get on there. Those Philly fans are ridiculous. It's like Pats versus Philly. You have to go to Pats.
Yeah.
Any honorable fan will go to the Pats. Just because this Philly fan base is ridiculously insane.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos where the Viking fans
Dude,
walking to the stadium?
and they're
It's like they're
throwing
going
stuff at
through
'em.
World War II.
Yeah.
World War II.
It was. It's honestly wild. But what makes me sad around here is Pats fans. We're going to the Super Bowl, and literally none of us care. Like could care
mean,
less. Like we care,
no,
but like we're not doing anything.
I
for
think
it.
it's just
was
we're
a-
used to it.
Definitely
But if the
used to
Bruins, if the Bruins go to the Cup, we're obviously
Oh
celebrating.
yeah,
it. It's
that's
just the
because
Patriots
we're
are
used to
so
it.
good.
We expected it.
Yes, it's a literally Super Bowl or bust around here.
Yeah.
And you don't say that right now, but we look around and we can officially realize this. Like we know it's Super Bowl or bust around here.
Yeah, I saw a stat where Tom Brady went to the AFC Championship 70% to something like that, and it was like Kurt Warner's passing completion was less than that. So it's more likely a Hall of Fame quarterback in Kurt Warner to complete a pass.
No, more
Or
likely
less
for,
likely
less
for
likely
Kurt Warner to complete a pass than Tom Brady go to the AFC Championship.
Yeah, that's
Which is
crazy.
insane.
That is
Unreal.
crazy.
He's made the Super Bowl 50% of his
50%
career.
of the time. 8 out of 16.
Which is
it doesn't even make any sense.
and this is why
so
we'll
good.
debate this on
He is
Thursday,
so
but
good.
we'll debate this on Thursday, but Tom Brady is, in my opinion, the greatest athlete. We'll see what everybody else thinks. I don't know. But we'll debate it
Say so.
Thursday because Muhammad Ali, I know you rest in peace. I know you're a great American icon, but Tom Brady might be passing you soon, buddy. I think that's it for us.
Little downtime in the NFL right now.
Little downtime in all
Bowl.
sports. We're approaching
much.
both All-Star breaks.
Little slow this week.
Shout out to, what was his Twitter handle? Some kid. We're gonna
Pull
give a
that
little
up,
shout
pull that
out to our somebody. We had a bunch of
Fan of
tweeters.
the program. A lot of fan of the
Lot of
program.
fan of the
Follow
programs.
us on Twitter at gonk
underscore
unscripted.
Fan of
A
the
lot of
program.
suggestions from you guys. We can only get to some of them, but
We
do
will
our
get to
best.
some of them new.
do our
This was from Derek2524. He wanted us to talk about our mock draft. Shout out to you,
give
Derek.
that guy the follow. and
Thank
then
you for watching. And then we had a bunch of other things, other topics that we're gonna get to. We got a shout out about this LeBron thing from Tim Dunderdale, Kevin Love, leaving the OKC game early in the
We had that
Cavs locker
before,
room.
though.
Yeah,
Not
we
giving
did.
credit to Tim.
I think, but do we talk about his Yeezys a little bit?
I don't know. I think they're fake.
I think they're fake.
I think he's just a hype beast. I don't know.
Oh, what was with your wall the other night?
My wall.
Oh, that's
The holes
Oh,
in the
you like
wall.
that
So
tweet?
what's your Twitter handle? If you don't
Jay
follow
Polymeros,
John,
maybe?
Yeah,
Jay
Jay
Polymeros
Polymeros.
3. If you don't follow him,
It's a decent
Give him a-
Twitter.
Oh,
Give
it
him a
is a
follow.
very funny Twitter.
there were
Probably one of the best
holes
Twitter games.
in his wall. Was that from you or Mark after the pass?
I've heard Mark, but I'm gonna let you talk.
It was from Mark, but when we were way younger, just playing around in the basement. But it was there, and I was like, yo, like,
Oh, okay.
It's a
was like-
one-time use. It's a one-time
Yeah.
use, and this
I
was
like
the time
that.
to use
I-
it.
I used
hey,
it.
you probably. How long did you have that saved? Ready to
no,
use
no,
it?
it was like that day. I saw the wall, and I was like, oh, like,
But if you already
But,
didn't
like,
have that hole in the wall, you
and
would
what
have
it
created
was-
another.
I would have created another. Yeah. So I watched the video Brady came out with.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh
Wow.
man, like, makes me want to run through a wall. And then I was like,
I can't handle those Brady videos.
Did you
anymore.
see the pregame to the AFC Championship game on CBS? Oh my gosh, that got me so hyped.
Yeah, I mean, it's an electric factory every
Absolutely
time
electric.
Tom Brady posts Instagram.
Oh, we can add that little. We can actually because of copyright issues, but we do everything
We'll
right.
send it.
We'll send it. We'll put it out. We'll retweet it. I think that's it. Did we hit everything? Midterms?
I think we did.
How did you guys do on
Midterms?
midterms?
I've taken 2 so far. Did pretty well in both of them.
Like that?
Yeah, I've taken 2, got none the rest of the week, and just going to send it.
Yeah, I took 1, had 2 projects, and I'm done for the rest of the week.
Yeah,
Shout
easy
out,
week.
Failed both of them, but we're on to next semester.
Yeah,
We're
shout
on
out
to 3.
Shout out, Mr. McKay, for bumping up that grade. Thank you, I appreciate it.
But he deserved it.
But I did deserve it. Yes, I think I showed what I knew about the law and society.
All right.
I think
That
that's
does it.
everything.
All right, well, Deegs, what are you going to eat for dinner tonight?
Okay, this is a tough question. Shrewsbury basketball. Never been to their concession stand.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Shrewsbury concession stand may or not be on the hot seat next Thursday.
So
Okay.
we will
Or
see
cold thrown.
Okay, we'll see because I think what Shrewsbury, if you guys watch this, I'm gonna try probably a hot dog and maybe a slice of your pizza tonight. I better be from Shrewsbury House of Pizza if they have that.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we're gonna
Big fan of Shrewsbury House Pizza.
I don't know if
If it exists,
I don't know
he's a
if
big
it
fan.
exists.
It's got to exist.
So so we're gonna see. Shout out James. James's Twitter game has been electric lately.
Yeah.
He's given us the 2 sign.
Yeah.
And he makes it happen.
Couldn't do it without James,
Or the
Dana,
viewers.
anybody-
Dana,
Couldn't do
everybody-
it without the viewers.
Everybody
Yes.
here, and we got to
We
thank
do
the
it because
viewers.
of you guys.
We
Yeah,
love you
seriously.
guys. Remember, tweet at us anything you want to see on the show. We're gonna review it and try to get it on. Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank
Called
you.
it.
Awesome.
Thank you. Go to Yucks.
Peace.